Pisces, welcome to Stunning Spiritually. This is going to be for all Pisces placements for September 1st and the 15th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you like personals or donations, the info for that is in the description box below. So let's see what you guys have coming up. You may have to flip the roles for it to match. We have Ace of Swords, the Hermit, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Sun card, the Lovers, the Hangman, and the Five of Cups. So I see around this time you're going to be more focused on material things, you know, your career and your money more than, you know, love. I just see you being in a practical mindset, and I also see that you're going to have some sort of revelation about things that you've been concerned about. You're finally going to get the answers that you've been waiting on, because as the Hermit is here, this is sometimes the energy of someone who's investigating, or they're going within to find the answers, because there was a snake around you. This person couldn't be trusted, and I feel like it took you a while to be able to see that your intuition was right all along, because this person, they like to show themselves as someone who's mature, grounded, loyal, principled, hardworking even. Some of you, this was someone that you were in a relationship with, and, you know, they just basically played you all along, because this was a corrupt person. They had poor judgment. You know, they were greedy. They didn't care about you. They left you in a position of where you just felt disempowered constantly. And this may have even been for some of you, someone that you had a child with, or just someone that you lived together with for some point in time. As the Hangman is here, even though this person may not currently be around you physically, you're still hung up on this individual. And if you are living with this person, for a select few of you, they're causing you some sort of sadness, pain, grief, loss. You just don't feel happy. And it's because this individual, they maintain too much of their control. They're too much in their ego, and they need to kind of let loose and let you take control of the relationship. But I feel like this is the type of man or woman, they think that they can make things better with like sex and intimacy, but it's way more than that. You require way more than what this person is providing for you. And if they're not going to step up to the plate, then they need to step aside and stop stressing you out and let someone new come in that will actually be more beneficial for you, as the Sun card is here, because people around you are getting exposed. I also feel like there's going to be a principality that's going to get exposed in the news as well. This is going to be information about, you know, racketeering or extortion or some sort of crime syndicate that has been, I don't know if they've been dealing with women or trafficking women. It's something with women in particular that's going to show up. I don't know who that's for. But as the Four of Wands is here, your home is what's important to you right now. And if everything else is just too much for you, just focus on your own household, your children, and remove anything else that's going to distract you from that. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. I feel like some of you are refusing to release yourself from things that keep you stuck and bound. And this could be a specific person that you guys are just hung up on. Maybe you thought that you were going to have a different outcome with this individual, while some of you are just a little bit too 3D focused, where you're letting material things dictate a little too much of your life. Maybe you feel like you need to work harder to be able to get, you know, that home that you're looking for. But just make sure you're not overexerting yourself. Just make sure that you're still maintaining your own independence and power. Because I feel the energy of exhaustion here with the Five of Cups. Some of you are not sleeping well at night, and maybe you get less than 5 hours of sleep per night, and you just continue on, and it's going to get to a point of where you get burnt out. As the Sun card is here, I also see healing coming in. Go outside and get sunlight. Vitamin D could be something that you're deficient with right now. But as the Emperor in reverse, just be careful of people coming into your life that just want to control you, specifically masculine energies. Some of you could be dealing with an African American man, or, you know, someone that has these sort of characteristics, and this person, they don't have anything good for you, and they're going to get exposed. You're going to be like literally moving fast and furiously away from this person once you find out what it is that they're hiding from you, because you could find out that this person is either a criminal, they're a drug dealer. There's something about this person's lifestyle that just is not cohesive with yours, and you're going to have to make a final decision, either to protect your children or your household, or to protect what it is that you've been working on. Because this individual, it seems like they're a liability more than anything. Yes, you may want love. Yes, you may want, you know, company. But make sure that you're going through the right people, because sometimes being lonely and alone is better than surrounding yourselves with people that have this energy, because if anything, they'll just sacrifice you and, you know, your prosperity and your abundance and even your freedom. As the Ace of Wands, I see some of you having an active sex life coming up, especially if you've been hitting a dry spell for the last couple of months. Some of you are celibate. You've been celibate for a while, but I see a new opportunity coming in for you to be able to emotionally express yourself. But as a star, it's like the more that you heal, the closer you get to the divine. The more that you focus on you and you go within, the more the answers become clear. So the only thing stopping you from being able to move forward is your own mind. If you're connected to a man, this man has an option between you and someone else. And both of you could even be African American females. If you're not, then it's just two different women that bring two different things to the table for this man. This Queen of Wands is the type of woman that I feel is energetic, you know, strong, passionate, hot-tempered. They're good-looking. They juggle a lot of things. They're kind of chaotic, kind of catty, a little bit manipulative. And this Queen of Pentacles, which may be you, is a mature, grounded person, social butterfly, loyal, successful, financially independent, maybe even a single mom or father, and practical. This is also the energy of someone who's a witch. So this man, if you're dealing with a man, he's trying to decide between these two females, possibly going back and forth between the both of them. If you're a female dealing with two men, I feel like both of these men that you're connected to, they both bring different things to the plate. But one of these people is going to cause you loss and sadness and pain, and the other person is going to cause you to release any restrictions that you may have been carrying. So pay attention to how your gut feels around certain people. Because if you have that intuitive nudge that you should stay away from someone, even though, you know, they're really attractive, even though, you know, nothing about their behavior is showing you that, pay attention to those nudges, because your gut can see beyond what someone is trying to show. It can see beyond the veil. Additional messages for Pisces, specifically when it's geared to career and money. King of Swords, you guys have some sort of boss that needs to change the way that they are with their subordinates. This may be someone that is a tough communicator, or maybe they don't communicate well. Yes, this person has structure and routine, but they may have the energy of sometimes being a bully or a tyrant. But there's some sort of changes that's coming on with this person. If you have been dealing with a boss that has been stunting your growth or just blocking your progression, this person's going to receive bad karma. And this bad karma could be them getting their job position like replaced. Some of you are working from home with the Palace of Wands, and working from home may be something that's beneficial for you, because not only will it give you more time to focus on your hobbies on the side, but I also feel like it's going to save you gas, eating out money, things like that. So as the Queen of Pentacles, just focus on you. Focus on being, you know, a homemaker. Focus on being practical, becoming welcoming. Some of you need to organize and declutter your environment because you have a lot of stuff that really has no purpose other than just to collect negative energy and hold on to it when it comes to your household. So clean that up. And with the Sun, this is all about exposure and being happy. So as long as you focus on your own happiness and your growth, everything will be okay. If you are trying to co-parent with, you know, a child's father or a child's mother, I feel there's going to be some interference here, maybe even some lies, trickery, deception. If you are in a connection with someone who has already moved on to their partner or someone new, their new partner is completely toxic. This person's immature. They're going to try to get in between, you know, your child's father and you if you have kids. And if you don't have kids with, you know, the person that you used to be connected to, then you just have to be vigilant and trust how you feel. Keep your eyes open, because I feel like there may even be someone around you that's surveillancing you or spying on you. If you've been feeling like you're watched, you definitely are. Some of you may have a feed in your house that's hacked. I don't know who that's for, but I just feel it. Like you're being watched in not a good way. And it's by someone who wants to keep you stuck and bound. Is this someone that you know personally that's watching this, Pisces? Ooh. Some of you may just be getting like chased by the devil, if I'm being honest with you. Because I asked if you knew whatever this thing is that's watching you. I asked if you knew it. It said no. So some of you may have like monitoring spirits in your home. You must be someone of like high ranking and high value in the spiritual realm. Because for God, I didn't even notice that. For King of Swords is God. For God to be watching you, that means that there's heavy magic going on around you, especially in your household or in your home. I don't know what you could be into, whether it's tarot, if you're into divination. It could be someone sent you something, an egregor or a jinn, some sort of spirit around you. I don't know. If you've been feeling off, if everything has just been going downhill in your life, all of a sudden your phone's cracking, things are breaking, you're losing things out of nowhere, it's because someone sent you something negative. It's not going to harm you in any way. You're already protected. Like I said, God's covering you, especially when you're asleep. But trust your intuitive nudges. Just know that if whoever this person is, it may be a female who's jealous of you. If this female who's competitive, if she did send you this, it's going to go right back to her. And unfortunately, it may end up taking either her life or someone that's around her. Or if this is a man and they've sent you some sort of negative energy or entity like this, it's going right back to them and it's going to claim a life. So if you see somebody around in your circle or someone that you know of or a friend of a friend of a friend and they just pass away out of nowhere with like eerie circumstances, and this is someone that was close to you, that knew about your business, just know they were doing something to you in the background. And I don't like how that feels because I feel the need to sage out of nowhere. So just be aware of who you're bringing to your home, your household, because I feel like you may have people around you that are not what they seem. They're just wearing a mask. Messages for Pisces that they need to know. Messages for Pisces. King of Cups. You're very loving, very caring, very emotional. But maybe you're in the position of where you don't show your emotions as much. Either because you feel like people take advantage of that, or maybe you feel like that vulnerability gets you into problems. But this is a sign that as long as you learn how to temper your emotions, there's people that are worth you showing your love to. And it's just a matter of identifying and being able to use your discernment to figure out, you know, who's worth me opening up to and who is just not worth my time at all in general. I feel like some of you are stuck in between some sort of love triangle situation. Because you have somebody that's your match here. King to the Queen of Cups. So this is you. Queen of Cups energy. Loving, caring, compassionate person. You are embodying King of Cups energy, which is like an emotionally mature individual who has experience. But this is also a man that you're connected to. Could be child's father, could be ex. And then there's another man that's here that wants to be in a relationship with you. But this man has a female on the side. So it seems like you seem to attract love triangle situations often. There's something about your frequency and your energy, or maybe something about what you're accepting of yourself that's putting out this frequency for you to have these sort of like toxic relationships. So I don't know what you went through during childhood, maybe the type of relationship you saw your parents having, but that could be something that's contributing to this. And also you may need to increase your worth. Like stop dealing with men that, you know, give you the bare minimum. They make it seem like, you know, they're single and the whole time they have whole marriages, whole relationships, whole girlfriends at home, and you just get played like a fool all along. Because the fool is someone who sometimes take a risk recklessly, and the fool came out twice. And I don't know if this is supposed to be this way with this deck, but I've had 2 copies of the fool in this card. So that is most likely a sign. Don't make any reckless decisions towards any new relationships, especially right now, because I feel like people are shady. Dabbling into exes and coming back to you, and that's just move forward. If there's anybody from the past trying to come back to you, you need to be looking at them sideways, because the reason why they're returning is most likely because of money. Especially if this person is a child's father, or if you have children with them. There's, you know, checks that are coming in, tax credits, stimuluses, things like that. So some people are here just to simply take from you financially. This even could be friends that only come around when you have something good. When you're broke, when you're going through things, these people retract from you so hard you don't even know what happened to them. Like you get ghosted by them and then they come back around and this cycle continues. As the 10 of Cups is here, you're meant to have success and victory. You're meant for happiness. So if you're single right now, know that the more that you take control of your life, the more that you give everything that you want from a partner, the more that you give that to yourself, the more you're going to be able to attract that in a person. As the King of Pentacles is here, there's an emphasis on needing to focus more on just your ambition and your goals and being a provider and, you know, not taking those risks. Because there's someone around you that wants to tempt you into a relationship with them. But I feel like this person has no good intentions. Look, the Emperor. This is someone that just wants control of you. They just want to bring change in your life. And this type of change does not seem good to me. It seems like bad karma. You're about to go through a test. The universe is going to bring in someone in your life that's hella toxic. I'm talking about controlling, narcissistic, possibly even volatile, violent. But this person externally, they're going to dress really nice. They're going to smell really good. They're going to look the part. They're going to talk the talk. You know, but your intuition the whole time is going to be telling you, you need to watch out for this person. You cannot trust this person. But, you know, you're going to fall for it because this is going to be a part of the test. You know, are you going to accept what you feel with your intuition? And if you do accept this person in your life, not only are you going to find out that they have a wife in the background or a husband, but you will be ghosted. This person will take your financial abundance and your money, or, you know, whatever good things that you have coming in, they will drain you of that. And they could possibly attack you even. So be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with, of who you bring to your home, because I get heavy test vibes off of this, and it's not in a good way. Look, the test is going to come in the form of like emotional fulfillment. So you're going to think, oh wow, I've met everything that I want in a person, in this one individual. And then as soon as you turn your back, boom, they're going to hit you with whatever this bait is, because this person is baiting you. It's a trap to see, have you learned your lesson from dealing with toxic people? What happens if Pisces happens to, you know, let's say possibly sleep with this person that they meet that is just trying to entrap them? They're going to give you an STD. And I felt that. I just wanted to ask directly because I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Nope. You sleep with this person unprotected, they're going to give you some sort of STD, a spiritual transmitted disease, which is like a whole demon attached to you that's literally sucking your life force, or it could be a physical one. Gonorrhea, syphilis, crabs even. Like, don't. Be careful. Be careful. Don't be reckless, because this decision, whatever you decide when it comes to this man, it could literally change your whole life. It could be the type of person that is just, yeah, I don't get good vibes off of this. I feel like you're just about to elevate. You're just about to go into the next phase of your life. New beginnings. But in order to get here, you have to go through this last final boss. And it's going to be, this is not going to be easy to see through. Because this is going to be a master manipulator. And they're going to make things very confusing for you. They're going to make it to where you can't see. Right? So if you already have to question someone's intentions, pay attention to that gut feeling. Because the Strength card is here to basically see, you know, how strong are you? How courageous are you? Are you going to fall for temptation, or have you learned that lesson so that we can give you what it is that you were actually asking for? And that's the end of your reading. Bye.